If you've ever opened a wuxia drama and thought, what if the script took a wrong turn into my half-finished novel and dragged me with it, the Journey of Legend cheerfully answers, hold my sword. This series rides in on the irresistible elevator pitch. A modern-day office drone who worships martial arts epics gets yoinked into his own story and forced to level up from squishy civilian to capital H hero. That's Xiao Mingming, played by Cheng Yi, who, in a delightful flex, juggles multiple identities. Xiao Mingming Xiao Keishu Li Chen Hao, like a swordsman switching stances mid-duel. The show premiered on September 11th, 2025 and streams on both IKIE and Tencent Video, with a planned 40-episode run, so there's ample canvas for growth, face-offs, and the occasional existential crisis about destiny. What makes the hook sing isn't just the body swap into a book, it's the system that nags our not-yet-legend anytime he strays from the righteous path. Think Martial Arts New Game Plus, where every side quest carries moral pressure and comedic punishment. The core arc, as the official pages underline, is old-school wuxia at heart, a green swordsman, low on skills but high on stubbornness, grinding his way toward a code of loyalty, justice, and protect the people grit. You get brawls, brotherhood, sect politics, and the slow burn of a nobody becoming the guy. Cheng Yi's performance anchors the ride. He toggles between Ming Ming's help, I'm under leveled panic, Kishu's youthful bravado, and Li Chenhao's aura of earned menace with crisp, mem-ready switches. The comedy beats land best when the show lets him play the reluctant gamer who realizes the tutorial never ends. Across from him, Guli Nazha radiates ethereal, will stab if required energy, an elegant counterbalance who treats Mingming less like a chosen one and more like a promising intern with a sword. Their banter doesn't immediately scorch, but it simmers with that "are we teammates or trouble" spark that keeps you pressing next episode. Production-wise, The Journey of Legend is a buffet, misty ridgelines, lantern-lit alleys, and choreography that favors clarity over MTV-style whiplash. When it goes stylized, freeze frames, flourishy parries, it feels like slipping into a woodblock print mid-swing. The OS doesn't bulldoze the scenes, it leans in, then steps back, letting blades and breath do the talking. Now, the tea. The conversation around this drama is spicy. Some viewers are having a blast with Cheng Yi's unexpected comedic shading and the show's game mechanic whimsy. Others grumble about early episode pacing, post-production quirks, and even suggest skipping straight to episode 6 to catch the groove. In other words, the discourse is peak big launch internet, noisy, contradictory, and great for engagement. But the noise exists for a reason. The premiere numbers and general hit index were hard to ignore, and popularity always drags a storm cloud or two behind it. So, should you board this boat? Here's the vibe check. Number 1, come for the premise, stay for the character grind. If you like your wuxia with a meta wink, you'll have fun. The show repeatedly asks, are heroes born, or patch updated by pain and choice? Watching Mingming eat humble pie, learn, fail, and retry scratches that satisfying progression itch. The system element never fully hijacks the narrative, it's seasoning, not the stew. Number 2, expect tonal hopscotch, in a good way. Sword-to-sword sequences can pivot into lightly absurd system penalties, then settle into earnest odes about duty and home. The tonal gear shifts are intentional. This is wuxia that knows you live online and have a sense of humor, but it still salutes the genre's spine, Yi, the covenant of righteousness. Number 3, chemistry that accrues interest. Cheng Yi and Nazha don't blaze from scene 1, they accumulate. By the time the plot tightens, their dynamic benefits from having walked through irritation, respect, and reluctant reliance. Meanwhile, the ensemble, Tang Feng, Liu Sufeng, Song Mingzhu, and the assorted storm of sect leaders, gives the Jiang texture instead of serving as cardboard obstacles. Number 4, the episode 6 rumor. Yes, you may see chatter advising a fast forward to skip the early warm-up. If your tolerance for world build plus set the chessboard is low, that tack exists. Personally, I think the first act stumbles are part of Mingming's underdog charm. Removing the wobble trims some payoff later. Your cue, your rules. Where the Journey of Legend really works is in turning genre comfort food into an energy drink. It's not out to deconstruct wuxia so much as remind you why it feels like home, the clean satisfaction of standing up to bullies, the horizon that keeps moving because you keep chasing, the ridiculous, wonderful belief that a nobody can rewrite fate with enough training arcs and a slightly sarcastic internal monologue. Is it perfect? No. The editing sometimes punches before the music ducks. A few CGI-adjacent moments will have your group chat deploying the emoji, and the early stretch occasionally mistakes chatter for charm. But when the show locks in, when Cheng Yi flips from flustered to ferocious, when a duel doubles as a debate about justice, it clicks. Final verdict for your watch list, cue it. If you're a wuxia loyalist, you'll recognize the bloodline. If you're wuxia curious, the meta premise is a friendly on-ramp. Start at episode 1 if you like a full seasoning packet, jump to 6 if you're speedrunning the dopamine. Either way, the Journey of Legend delivers the one thing its title promises, a journey, and it's the kind that invites you to keep pressing continue long after the system says you can stop. Thanks for watching LQBiz News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for your daily fix of Chinese entertainment. See you in the next video.